Kasalukuyan pong nagsasagawa naman ng press conference si AFP spokesperson Brigadier General Restituto Padilla kasama si Yusek Ernie Abella. Pakinggan po natin ito.
Will these guidelines also
Yes,
cover
it will
social
cover
media
social
posts?
media. The reason these guidelines have to be set, to be given and the censure part is because of the things that we have been seeing in the operational environment. You yourselves have seen that tremendous disinformation clouds or creates a thick fog of war that does not allow a better operational picture or provide a better operational picture of the battlefield. And this is one that creates a lot of collateral damage which we want to avoid.
Sir, Ben Tishorna, CNN Philippines. Paano po nakapasok yung terorista dito, and what are the measures taken now to prevent such scenario from happening again? Thank you.
The reason, the way by which many of these foreign terrorists have made their ways through our porous borders. You yourselves are aware that the way we have been monitoring and reinforcing our borders is still wanting. That is why we are taking measures to strengthen the borders. There is a need to work with other agencies on this regard, and we have made appropriate recommendations. Hopefully, those recommendations can be acted on swiftly during the period of martial law so that we can plug all these gaps that have been the reason for their coming into the country. Many also are coming in legitimately by way of their covers, and this is why we are a member of the network of nations working against terrorism. Case in point is the two foreign nationals that were, one of whom was already deported recently. The PID took measures, and this information did not come directly from us, but from the network of nations who were working together against terrorism. You're aware of that?
Yes, sir, follow-up lang. May way of overseeing the tablets, yung sabi ng President na minsan humahalo sa mga tablets?
Many ways, not only that. There are legitimate covers of people supposedly offering assistance, creating projects here and there, and the like. I cannot go to the specifics so that we do not communicate our punches.
Good morning, sir. I'm Maya Padilla from Business World. Sir, you've mentioned kanina na what are the cities covered with your clearing operations, and how many cities have been cleared so far? And can you also describe how this clearing operation being carried out?
I'm sorry, these are matters operational. I cannot discuss them. They will endanger lives.
Yeah, my name is Yellow from China Central Television. I would like to know, how many troops now we send to Marawi, and how many troops we will send to Marawi to end this crisis as soon as possible? I mean, what's our plan to end this as soon as possible?
Again, I apologize. I cannot answer and give you specifics on the number of troops as well as the number of troops that are inbound to assist. Be that as it may, what I can tell you is that the objective of our armed forces is to expedite the clearing of the city of Marawi of any terrorist elements who are still holed up in the area. Having accomplished this, we will announce whether residents are already free to come in and resume their normal lives.
And may I have another question to Secretary Abela? After yesterday's cabinet meeting, I would like to know, did our president have some plan to visit the site there, or for the Philippine government? For the Philippine government, what kind of measurement we need to do in the future to make this end as soon as possible?
The movements of the president right now are calibrated, are confidential, so we cannot divulge directly what his moves are. Thank you.
Sir Manuel Cayan of Business Mirror. In the past, the MILF and the MNLF were asked to help government engage, or in one instance, it was asked to sidestep. In this case, what's the role of the two revolutionary fronts?
Thank you very much for that question. I actually covered that, but it may not have been clearly understood. The last item I mentioned a while ago was that while we maintain that martial law does not target peace-inclined groups, we will enforce the law uniformly, such that all violators of law, regardless of group affiliations, will be dealt with accordingly. We are happy to note that the MNLF and the MILF have been extending their full cooperation. There is no conflict here. We are in peace talks with the MILF and all the mechanisms are still in place.
When you mean full cooperation, you mean their armed units are also helping in the operations?
You must understand that keeping them where they are right now is enough for us.
At yan naman po ang isinasagawang press conference sa may Davao City ni AFP Brigadier General Restituto Padilla kasama si USEC Ernie Abella. At ito ho ang mga detalye ng ilan sa nagaganap pa rin ngayon sa may Marawi City. Pero marami sa mga tinatanong ng media ay tinatanggihan munang mabigyan ng kasagutan ni Brigadier General Restituto Padilla dahil na rin sa seguridad. Pero ilan lamang sa kanyang nabanggit ay ang objective ay ng AFP ay para mapabilis ang clearing operation sa Marawi at maklear ang lugar na ito sa grupo ng mga terorista. Sa ngayon daw ay nakikipagtulungan ng husto at nagbibigay din ng kanilang full cooperation ang MILF maging ang MNLF. At sila daw ay nag-i-enforce ng martial law with the uniformly, no? Kumbaga ipapatupad nila ang nararapat sa mga lumalabag pa rin ng batas.